couldn't wait. I went ahead and shot a coat of clear on it. And it looks pretty good. I'm going to have to block it with this 3000 and we'll shoot another coat on it. But it really came together. It, you know, it's kind of, there's overspray out here, but no big deal. I also hit that spot there. I'm going to get the ink pen out and we'll start inking and fixing the ink lines on it and shoot some of that stuff. Let's see what we got here. So I was counting the hours, how many hours I got in it. And I got more in it than I thought I'd have in it, but as far as I'm concerned, it's worth it. Get the ink going here. That ain't it. Must be this one. Yeah, this one. Ah, damn. These damn ink pens, they're such a pain in the butt. They dry up rather quickly. I just was using them the other day. Get some 91 proof alcohol again. See if I can clear the tip. You can't see what I'm doing, but come on. I can hear the plunger plunging on both of them. How many of you guys have problems with ink pens? Okay. Let's see if there's ink in it. No ink in that well. Let's see if there's ink in this well. I know there's ink in one of these. So there's ink in this well, and this is the 2/60 that I need. I better hold off here. Let's get this one open. We'll try the other tip. Because that one there don't want to play. You know what? I'm just going to fill it up if I remember where I put the ink. A bottle of ink will last a lifetime. I'm probably going to get... Shit, I thought it'd last a lifetime. There's no ink left in this one. Crap. So let's swap this over. I'm going to have to break out my, hey Marcel, I'm going to have to break out my sonic cleaner and clean these things again. Okay, let's see what happens here. Come on. It ain't like you can just grab any pen and use it. gonna have to try to take this apart to use it. Shit. God. That's frustrating. Make sure I got ink in it. And no ink. And I thought I had ink in the damn thing. Well, do I have any ink in this box? If I don't, I'm sunk. Lots of gold leaf. Gold leaf. Ah, got a bottle of ink. Yep. I have had 2 bottles of ink. Let's see what that has to say. Yes, I sanded it with 3000 and then I hit it with 4/0 steel wool. And we'll do it again. Okay, let's try this now. We got ink in there. I can see the ink in there now, so it better work. Get the cap back on this before I spill it. I can hear the plunger, so we know that's up and running. How did I get it to work before with no ink in it? There we go. Come on. Oh, this is frustrating. Especially when you get ink all over you. Well, let's try this other one. Unbelievable. I'm not going to play with it. I'll just have to shit, too much. I will just have to clean them up. Come on. They're clogged. God. Man, I wanted to ink this up and get this done tonight. It's done enough I can go fly it tomorrow. It's going to be a few days. Rubbing and sanding. Unbelievable. Aggravating. Okay, so let's try this. I'm going to do something. I'm going to show you something that Do not do it. But I'm going to do it because I don't want to play around. I doubt let's see here. I'll take the tip out. Maybe I can get the plunger out that way and I don't have to take that other stuff out of there. Yeah, this is really dangerous what I'm doing here now. Dangerous to the point I could lose the pen. But I'm sick of playing with it. Okay, let me get some alcohol on this. I'm making a big mess. When I say dangerous, it's not dangerous to you, it's dangerous to the health of the pen, because if you screw this up, you're done. So damn messy. Okay, inside here, there's a little piston. You see that cap on the end there? We're going to take this off. And you see the little piston up there? We're going to take that out. Well, I'll just move it up and down, see if I can. The wire that comes out of there is finer than a hair. It's about half the thickness of a hair. And you can get it in, but it takes a whole lot of dicking around. Let's pour a little alcohol on it. So put the cap back on it and see if I can. It's the pump that pumps the ink down to the tip. Let's see if it worked. And your hands are going to get black from that ink. That got it. Yay. I just didn't feel like messing around with cleaning it. That goes right there. Okay. Now I got to clean up so I don't smear it all over my airplane. Yeah, I better get a paper towel. That's 91 proof, so. Yeah, I don't suggest you guys do that. Those pens are pretty expensive, about $25 a piece, maybe more now. That was then, if you can find them. Those are drafting pens back in the day before CAD and all that other nonsense. They used to draft on vellum, which is film. And these are the pens they used. The set will run you about $150, or it did then. I don't know now. And don't buy a used set. I don't care if it's for $25. What happens is people don't clean them or don't know how to clean them. And if you leave that ink in there for, say, a year, that tip is clogged, unrecoverable. So then you'll have a plastic pen, a body, and you'll have to buy a tip for $25. So you just wasted the money, if you could find them. But this is basically the standard of what you ink an airplane with. Now it don't want to work again. Come on. Come on, I know you're, it wants to go. There we go. You can get this stuff at Dick Blick or Drafting Supply House. Come on, you can do it. It does not want to cooperate. Damn. Try this other pen and see if it'll cooperate. I might have to just take it out and risk it. I'm gonna have to get the tool to open this one up. And I don't have it. Damn. Well, I'll have to get pliers in. I'm sure this is not what you signed up for, but I got to get this going. There we go. I'm just gonna pull it. Huh. This one already came out. Okay, I don't know if it'll show, but inside there, you see that little hair right there? Let me see if we can see the little hair. This one was already pulled. So this is the piston. I hate doing this because it's going to take me a bit to get this hair back in there. Let's see. You can't force this either. Ah, it dropped right in. Huh. What do you know? Okay, that's that part. Let's see what we got on this end. This is a different setup. This must be a newer model or an older Model 1. They both work on the same principle, though. Yeah, it's pumping. I hear it pumping. Instead of going all the way back together, let's see if we can get it to go. Nope, it's clogged. Ah, you motherfucker. Okay. Okay. Let's take this apart. Oh, wait a minute. Take this out. There's the piston. Ah, that's what it is. There's the cap. Let's see what happened here. There's that. Let's pour a little alcohol down it. This is not the proper cleaning of these pens. But if I did the proper cleaning, we'd have to let them soak. And I ain't got time for that. Except I might have to. Might have to. What a mess. Sounds like it should work. If this don't work, I'm going to end the stream. I'll have to take it apart, throw them in the sonic cleaner and clean them. There it is. We got it. Yay! Man, what a pain in the ass. Okay, clean up. My hands will be black like that for a week. Can't get it off. You ever watch Windy videos? He said, did I clean the pen? He don't clean them like that. That is down and dirty, the old school get her done method. You're supposed to soak them. They make a special sonic cleaner for them with a special fluid and I don't need all that shit. Not afraid to get dirty. But don't do as I do, not unless you're experienced at it, because trust me, you'll screw up that little hair trying to get it back in. It does not go in easy. Let's make sure it works still. Yep. Okay, put the cap on it so it don't dry out when I get my hands clean here. I know, you guys were just waiting for me to screw up. What do you think? That canopy came out crystal clear. I sanded the crap out of it. And don't even think about using thinner to get this off because it won't take it off. It's water based. Thinner just will grind it in even worse. I probably should go wash my hands. Give me a second, guys. I'm going to go in the bathroom and wash my hands. I don't want to get that all over the airplane. Oh, man. What a mess. Yeah, most of it came off. Unbelievable. Yeah. Well, a whole lot of it came off. I'll have to get a wire brush or something and scrape my thumbs. Maybe some sandpaper or whatever. But thumbs were, I don't know what the heck the deal was. Okay, so we got this one. I'll put this one back, and I'm gonna take these apart and clean them good, but we'll get the inking. Now, most important part of inking is a corkback ruler. You say it looks front row, but there's a deception about that. It's all subjective. I told them guys at Treetown Modeliers, I think, I better start flying free flight. So why is that? I said, because you build it light, you start it up, you let it go, and the guy who stays up the longest wins. And there's no, well, I think, or maybe. Kind of like speed. The guy with the fastest airplane wins, not, well, that airplane's pretty. Okay, so I wanna fix all of the missing ink on this. That's the first thing, and then we'll hit it with clear. So I wanna. Okay, that's one. Where's my tape? Now what I'm doing here is I'm marking it because, well, actually, I don't have to mark it. I got clear in the gun now. The bottom really needs some work. I need to fix some of them checkerboards. But rest assured it will be fixed before the Nats. This is hard to do. Yeah, we got it. We got it. I already hit it with wax and grease remover. I pulled the tape up and it pulled some of this line up here. There we go. Got that one fixed. See, hey, thank you, Scotty. Let me show that to the world. Want to see your name and highlights? Throw me a super chat. We ain't messing around this time. We're gonna get them all. You know, when I go to the Nationals, I already know that I'm not going to win flying. There's just no chance because we don't have enough flights in the Midwest. I mean, and I don't really start flying good until the end of summer. So I want to go with a good looking airplane and have fun. Just got off the phone with Joe Gilbert, and he was telling me what kind of fun we had at Brodax. See, Brodax is like a big party. The Nats is like cutthroat. Now what I'm doing there is, and I'm going to do it on top of this Wix, is that it's not perfect, the black line, so I just freehand the black line in there. I mean, if you can do it, fine. If you can't, don't try. Of course, that ain't right either. If you don't try, you'll never know if you can do it. You guys remember back about 7 years ago when I outlined my award-winning Minato gold leaf letters? I did it with a pen. I did it right on this channel. And if you saw it in person, you think, wow, he did it with a brush. No, did it with a pen. Okay. Oh, we got a little spot here. A spot there. Yeah, that's close enough. I need a little alcohol because I got a little nib there, and I don't want any nibs sticking out. Gene Martin built a SV11 20-pointer. Well, that must have drove the guy crazy. Build a 20-pointer. I don't need 20 points. You know, it's ridiculous. That means it's perfect. And perfect is just there we go. Close enough. Okay, we need to do that line there, and I'll just take the paint gun, or and shoot over the top of that to seal those ink lines in. Like I say, this is hard to do, to go over the top of another existing ink line without double lining it. And I might have to, I might screw up and have to wipe it off. You got to be so careful not to poke the silk span. I got it, and it's perfect. Yay! Okay, where are we at now? I'm thinking about reshooting this blue here too, because I didn't. These are Kolinor Rapidograph. They're drafting pens for the old vellum and ink. Where the hell did I set it back up there? They're not. Yeah, just look up Kolinor Rapidograph. I don't have a stencil or a box with anything on it. Supposedly you can use Steadliners, but I have yet to see Steadliners work. You know, what happens is you get the wrong ink. And if you get the wrong ink, when you hit it with the clear, it goes and it just spreads like crazy. So you got to let this dry, of course, and then yeah, this is pretty good here. What's the bueno? I hit it with 50-50, and then I came back and hit it with 70. Yeah. A little tacky. That's all right. We don't care. Well, I put tape on it right away as soon as it flashes. Depends how much thinner you use. I'm sanding wet paint right now. I just kind of getting her off. I see that. What the hell is that? There we go. You got to remember, I do stuff that's unorthodox. No. Dry to the touch, you're going to end up pulling. It all depends. I don't want to give you bad advice. You know, I can't really tell you, because if you see me paint some like the decals and stuff, I go one right after another really quick, but it's really risky. But I don't care, because I can fix it, you know. It's best to let it thoroughly dry. I pull the tape as soon as I can so that it kind of flows out like this did here. Yeah, I really don't want to give bad advice, so you know, just like I was talking to the paint shop today. When I used to use urethane, I would mix it 4-to-1 to 1. 4 parts, 4-to-1 to 1 to 1. 4 parts urethane, 1 part hardener, 1 part reducer, and 1 part lacquer thinner. And they just shake their head and they go, why? Well, yeah, 2 hours is good. Hey, Daniel. Because, and I've said this story over and over again, Urethanes are mechanical bond, meaning you have to have 320 tooth. You have to have scratches because there's low VOCs in it. Lacquers are naphtha, MEK, MIK, xylene, toluene, hot chemicals, and they burn from the top layer down to the bottom. That's why when you use lacquer, it's going all the way down to the wood. If you keep painting, it's soaking in the wood. That's another reason why you can never build an or refinish an airplane as light as you first finished it. However, I did it. I don't know how I did it, but we used that stripper and it stripped everything out of the wood because it was right down to the bare wood on that stripper. But if you sand it and you get down to the bare wood, there's still paint underneath the layers of wood and to fill it. And because dope melts layer to layer. Well, let's see here. We need to shoot some clear on that before I forget where they are. Now I'm just spotting. I'm not shooting a whole coat of clear over the whole airplane. So I know that I have there, and then back over there. So we're just going to spot it in. This is my clear that I started with, or I started with this much and I filled it up to there, and I've used half of that. So mess with using an iron-on film and then painting that? No, I have not. There are guys that do it. Norm Whittle. Actually, no, Norm Whittle puts monocoat over silk span. I have no idea why, but they do it. They think that's lighter, but I talked to Top Flight at the Nats, and I wanted them to show me how to finish an airplane with monocoat. Now, my Sorcerer was a monocoat wing and a painted fuselage. That was the Alan Brickhouse method. Let me see if I got a picture of it here. I don't know. I haven't seen it in a while. That's the Viper. No. Oh, here it is. It's not a colored picture. This airplane here had red monocoated wings, and I did a super nice job on them. I took my time, and no wrinkles, the tips were done super nice, and a painted fuselage. I only did that a couple of times. That's my Viper. That's me in Cleveland in 2017. That's me in the old farts. Billy on the right, me in the center. And damn, that's Wes Dick on the left. Them are old timers. Well, there's the Al Ray videos that I couldn't find. Shit. I still got that Al Ray Bearcat for sale. Let's get the paint gun. Don't have a whole lot left in there, so I'll pour some more in there. Well, we're just doctoring this up. I'm not. And it'll take a buttload of rubbing to get it straightened out, but we'll get it. Rando and Rubbo. He sanded my ass off this week. Okay, so what did I paint, or what did I stripe there? Shit, I see something that I missed. I need to do that W and the N before I hit this. I don't have a paint hook here, so we'll set it there and hope that it don't fall down. See, what happens is when you don't use a lot of paint, now I gotta wait for that to dry. When you don't use a lot of paint and you go over a line, it kind of rubs through. Okay. Let's see, I hit that white spot. I hit that spot there with white, so we need to do this. We need to do that whole wing there on that side. So we'll wait for that to dry. And we're gonna smoke this whole wing. I just get it all. Oh, I missed a spot there. Shit. I missed the line. I have to get it and clear it again. Let's see, where are we at? Let me run the compressor real quick. Come on. Yeah, we're about 80% thinner now. Gotta lay down. Let me shut that off. I don't want to hear that run. Okay. Yeah, you know, for me to give advice on paint, I can tell you what I use. That's all I can do and how I do it. But I do things so unorthodox. You know, it's all a chemistry experiment that I don't want to steer you wrong and have you ruin your airplane. So if you watch me and you see what I'm doing and you think that it'll work for you, help yourself. But other than that, let's see if I can get an ink line in on top of this. The clear is half-ass tacked up. We'll see if I can sneak it in there. This is not. Skipped. We got it. I faked it. Okay. Oh, that's much better. That's more better. I hate this hose. Need to take the spinner off. Shit. Shit. You guys got me too excited. Hang up there. Crap. Let me take this. I'll find this damn thing. Yeah, don't do as I do, do as I say. You can't do that. Well, I'm just showing you I'm doing it. I used to get that all the time on Stuka Stunt. You can't do that. Yeah, all right. Let me show you. And that's hence YouTube has come about. I mean, there's probably better ways to do shit, but I like speed. I don't want to play around for a month doing something. It takes 10 minutes to do. Got too many gallon cans sitting on the floor here. Might as well go ahead and drop the whole wing on it, I guess. Make sure to get the dust off of it. Yeah, I see a spot there I missed. Have to come back to that. Yeah, I missed the A in the Continental. It needs a little, and the N. So we'll hang on a second until that tacks up. I'll hit them and hit it again. Maybe I won't be flying this one tomorrow. I'll fly it Friday when it's finished because it's 8 o'clock now. I haven't eaten dinner. And I probably could probably still fly it, but need to start rubbing on it before I get it out there. Get it all mudded up. What do you guys think about my unorthodox ways? You can't do that. Little sticky. Little sticky. Well, I know you think, Yogi, I do great. I do different. There we go. Close enough. Give it a minute. Shoot some clear on it. We'll call it a day. It's been on an hour already. Shoot, I guess most of that was spent in cleaning pens. They work great when they're clean. They don't work with a shit when they're dirty. You know how much weight I've added to this? Nothing. Yep, we're out of this pot, so we need another dose. Where the hell is that white running back like that? Oh, it must be from the top. Must be from the top. I have learned a ton watching your videos. You're welcome, Scotty. I wish we could get the metrics up so I had 1 million subscribers, but that's never going to happen. I'd be happy with 50K. Now the next thing to do, we got this wing done. We got the front half of the airplane done. I'm going to sand that blue on the back, level it out, and shoot that tail clear again, because it's not perfect. Of course, there's really no such thing as perfect, but let's give this one more time. I really didn't add much material to this. It's mostly thinner. I've thinned it 3 times already today. There we go. And we'll call that a day. Yeah, I added very little paint. Very little paint. In the bottom of this quart container, there was 1 inch, and I filled it. Well, I mean, it's mostly thinner that's on this airplane. Yora. Let's see what it says there. I have had my new hip put in. Rumors of me being alive and kicking, however, have been greatly exaggerated. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, Gerald sent me a note saying that you wanted me to reset your password on Stunhanger. Is that what you want me to do? I don't just run off and start doing shit without confirmation. If you do, I got no problem. I can do it in a heartbeat. And it's ¿Qué onda? ¿Qué pasó? ¿Tú vas a trabajar en avión? Una pintura. I guess we can fly this tomorrow. We can fly and work on it as we go. Yeah. It just won't be ultra shiny. That's all. It'll be Earl Scheib shiny. I need to get it sorted out. I'm running out of time. I got to call into Mark, and I haven't had an answer back. What the hell, is he sleeping? Let's see here. Okay. Let's try again. Oh. No answer. Must be dead. Hello, I thought you were dead. No answer. Oh, yeah. I was just wondering if you wanted me to still shoot the Pampa banquet. Yeah, I just got my tripod on I had to replace my tripod from the it was $200. Yeah, that guy's dog broke my tripod. I'm not gonna let that go either. No, I never saw him again. He came in with that big standard-bred poodle. The poodle knocked the tripod over. The guy picked it up, and dumb me didn't walk around the. I'm a trusting person. He picked it up and set it up. So that's all fine. I didn't go around the desk, the table, and look to see. And sure enough, it was broke, and he just disappeared after that. But anyway, I got the tripod on wheels now, and and a monitor, and I mean, I just want to know what kind of gear I'm going to bring. And are you going to do the banquet for me? Okay. Okay. Well, I'm not going to live stream it. I'm going to record it and upload it. Yeah. Yeah. The live streaming has just given me so much headaches trying to deal with AT&T and T-Mobile, and all these people. Well, you heard the story on the modems, didn't you? On the hotspots. Okay, I knew that I was getting ready for Brodax. Well, this Simple Mobile bricked my hotspot because they changed over to Verizon. I said, okay, great. So I'm going to go to, no problem. I spent 2 days on the phone to the Philippines with Simple Mobile to try to get it going. It wouldn't work, and I just, I got frustrated and forget it. I threw it away. So I went to Verizon and I said, you guys bought Simple Mobile, yeah? Well, I need a hotspot. Well, we don't sell them here, but Best Buy sells them. Okay, great. So I go to Best Buy and I buy a Verizon hotspot. Okay, I bring it home, get ready to set it up. There's no SIM card in it, and it's not unlocked. So I called up support back to the same people, the Philippines. They said, well, you got to go back. You got to go back to Best Buy. So I go back to Best Buy, and I'm standing in Best Buy and telling them, you guys got to unlock this. No, we did. We unlocked it. I said, well, let's get the support on the phone. So I got support on the phone, and the two people went back and forth. They said, well, give him another hotspot and unlock it. So he went through the same procedure, and sure enough, it wouldn't unlock. So they pulled every Verizon hotspot off the shelf at Best Buy because of me, and you couldn't get this. If you can't unlock it, it's no good. So I said, okay, great, sell me T-Mobile. So I get T-Mobile, and I get back here to the house. No SIM card. Oh God, I got to go back in, and go to a T-Mobile store. So I get to T-Mobile and I throw the thing on the table and I said, make it work. So they charged me $100 to make it work because I'm getting ready for Brodac. I mean, I got 2 days to go to Brodac. I get to Brodac with my T-Mobile hotspot, and guess what? No service. So I go, okay, great. Who has service around here? They said AT&T. So I go to Walmart in Waynesburg, buy an AT&T mobile hotspot. I got $500 tied up in hotspots and time. So I go to AT&T and I get there and I said, put it down. I said, make it work. Yeah, it worked there at the place. I get to Brodax, and yes, it kind of works, but the video is pixelated. The reception is no good because there's no cell towers there. So I'm just tired of dealing with hotspots. Now I know that I can live stream at the Nats because I can see a cell tower, and I have 3 hotspots to choose from. If one of those 3 can't get through, there's something definitely wrong. So go ahead. Go on Stunhanger and go to support, 20 for 23. I appreciate it. Yeah, this thing cost me a ton of money to keep everybody happy. You got nobody has an idea. Really. They must not know me. Hey, who judged appearance at Brodax? Yeah, I got 17 points on this thing. You better look for it at the Nats because I'm doctoring up all the buggers on this thing. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Yeah, well, hopefully I'm only one, it's not a 20-pointer. There are no 20-pointers. I have never seen one, never, including Gene Martin's SV22 and Phil Granderson's Diva and all. They're just not perfect. I can find a spot. Yeah. Well, my glasses, the glasses I wear are 350 power. I mean, I can see the I can see really good close. I mean, I look at my airplane, take the glasses off, it looks perfect. Put the glasses on, oh shit. but but I'm online right now, and I'm fixing all the buggers on this airplane. So please, when you look at it again, make sure you look and see all the spots I fixed. Because I cut the canopy off, put a new canopy on it. Yeah. Yeah, and it looks perfect. I mean, it's back to 100%. I just shot some clear on it. I'm gonna go fly it tomorrow, but I'll sand it through the week. I'll turn it over and do the bottom and fix all the spots on the bottom that are bad. But this airplane's old too. Well, I might have to fly my 2017 model again if I can't get things straightened out. Yeah. Not like them boys that won there, though. No way. Constantine and Joe Daly, them guys are good. Yeah. And not only that, here in the Midwest, we don't get any flying weather till the end of the season. If the Nats was at the end of the season, I would do a lot better. Yeah, nobody has. Yeah, John's been locked up. It's raining there and windy, and tomorrow we're going to go out, but it's supposed to be windy. And wind at Booter Park is not like wind at the Nats. It's not straight line wind. It's kind of like Brodax swirling around. Yes. All right. So if you want to do a donation, go the first post. It's called "The Summer Drive Begins Early This Year," and we ain't doing so. I got about $10. I got about $10 in the kitty. After giving Charles, I pay Charles too. Oh yeah. All right. I appreciate it. That doesn't matter. Where is it? What day is it? Sunday, the same day as our parents? So we're going to a parents first and the Pampa meeting and then to the. Yeah, same shit, different day. All righty. All right. All right. Appreciate it. Talk to you later, Mark. Thank you, Mark. Bye. That was Mark Weiss, president of Pampa. Okay. Got that taken care of. Patriotic, it means no nonsense business. Yeah. Well, it matches my other one. I'm going to fly that one in PA and this one in Classic. And they're pretty close to the same thing. This model here is probably, God, it's got to go almost 20 years old now. I don't know when I built this one. I did build another Continental on the forum. I built this one. No, it ain't quite 20. It's probably Shoot, I don't know. That one there on the wall, it ain't quite 20 years old, maybe 15. Have to go back and figure it out. I got a lot of, I know that one's 20 years old on the wall. I got to get a motor in it and bring it back out. That's the one I let Bob Lampione fly. He loved it. Giske liked it too when he used to watch it. Anyway, that's about it. Ain't got a whole lot going on. I mean, I'm going to sand it again and start polishing and flip it over. We'll work on that throughout the week. Flip it over and hit any of the black squares that are screwed up. I see some white over there. I was miffed. 17 points. I never get 17 points. Never. So it had to be something. And I believe it was this canopy that was at fault, because the canopy was narfed. It was gnarly. But I got that fixed, so I'm happy there. Oh shoot, it's sticky. It ain't ready to touch yet. All right, guys, like, subscribe, and share, and stay tuned. We'll be back tomorrow doing something. I know I got to get back on the Magnum. I got the paint for it. Picked it up at John's. It's going to be light blue, just like the box. The only thing difference is I got fuse mounted landing gear because the wing is crap with no spar and no landing gear clips. So Jonathan, if you need your password reset, let me know now, and I'll reset it on Stun Hanger. If not, we'll see you later. Yeah, they're not perfect. They're not perfect. I haven't built a perfect one yet. Like I was telling Mark, I was the appearance judge one year, and Casminato with his Hellcat said, I gave him 19. He said, where a mistake? I went, right there. Oh, I mean, somebody else might give him a 20, but that's why I believe, and I'm probably going to write a rule submission, building a model, if we're going to have appearance points, should be worth one maneuver, 40 points. I don't care how they judge it, if it's fit, finish, originality, realism, whatever. It should be 40 points. If you spend a year working on an airplane, you ought to get the price of one maneuver, not a half a maneuver, one. Every time they take away something from you, you never get it back. They took away our starting bonus points, and they took away the 40-point appearance because people whined they didn't want to build airplanes. Well, hey, you know what? If it was part of golf to build your own clubs, you'd be building your own golf clubs. This ain't golf, and this ain't FAI. And then you got guys say, well, hey, FAI does this, that, and the other. Great. Who invented this? Whose pattern is it? It's United. You guys, FAI should be following us. They should have the same rules we have. Then they say, well, the participation will go down. Yeah, well, if you let no builder the model rule, what you'll have is NASCAR at the Nats. All the airplanes will look exactly the same, and the guy with the most money wins. It's not right. Because I got to be honest with you, them Yatsinkos, they perform. They are a good airplane. And it would be hard to duplicate something like that without molded components, because that wing is, I don't know, I guess them guys are aerospace, because that wing stays, the root thickness stays thick all the way out till about mid-core, and then it tapers off. And it's not just a straight taper, it's a rounded curve. I mean, like an elliptical type. You couldn't do that without a mold. And same with the fuselage. Of course, it's an egg. It's a monocoque construction. I've been threatening to do that. Now that the wood is getting to be so crappy, I might go ahead and start setting up. I'll build a plug and setting up some type of molded fuselage. Everybody else seems to be doing it. But I got to get set on what I want to do. All right. No answer from Jonathan, so we'll see you later, probably tomorrow. Fair winds, tight lines. See ya. Let's see. My pass. I can't. Well, can't read it now. My password is all ticky boo. Okay, great. But I don't have to mess with it. All right, we'll see you tomorrow. Fair winds, tight lines. See ya. Come on, get over there.